How can you beat someone who taught you everything you know? Welcome back to 2 Cents, and today we'll be talking about teacher and student villains. We'll be dividing this topic into 4 videos. The student-teacher test, the student versus student battle, the student versus evil teacher, and the teacher versus evil student. First up, this video will be all about the student-teacher test. Want a great way to show where your protagonist stacks up? Pit them against a pro. Watching the protagonist of the series take on his master is a great way to gauge his relative strength and abilities. It's also a great way to show what their character's made of when they lose. By the way, need to sneak in some exposition? Here's a great scene to do it. Great examples of these battles in anime include Goku versus Master Roshi, Genos versus Saitama, and Edward and Alphonse Elric versus Izumi Curtis. But today we're focusing on the Leaf Village's #1 hyperactive knucklehead ninja, Naruto, and his 3-man squad, Team 7. Though Jiraiya is hands down the best teacher.
Just barely glorious, but glorious indeed.
Godspeed, you beautiful man. But, he's not our sensei of choice. Between Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, there have been many masters providing them with ample training. However, the one sensei that started it all was Kakashi, the White Fang. Kakashi Hatake begins with his past shrouded in mystery. Most of his dialogue hints to a cold experience of the world, filled with loss and pain. As a sensei, he pulls no punches, even failing all previous applicants who've taken his test. What kind of exam is this? A game of keep away.
Your assignment is very simple. You just have to take these bells from me. That's all there is to it. If you can't get them by noon, you go without lunch. You'll be tied to those posts, and you'll watch while I eat my lunch in front of you.
Capture the bells to eat. 2 bells, 3 students. Someone's going without lunch. This test battle provides the students with low stakes, cause, you know, they're 12. Granted, giving them knives and ninja stars may be a little extreme, but... Over the course of the battle, Kakashi divides up his students and tests them one-on-one. And exposition ensues. Covering the basic mechanics of the world, the White Fang addresses taijutsu, genjutsu, and ninjutsu, as well as their applications. This gives the viewer an entertaining learning experience, unlike some other anime.
Hatsu is your personal expression of Nen. It is greater than the sum of everything you've learned so far. Nen users fall into one of 6 broad categories: emitter, enhancer, transmuter, manipulator, conjurer, and specialist. On top of that, the audience gets a view of the difference between the beginner ninja and a seasoned master. Kakashi spends most of his time during the fight reading a book, setting traps, and playing tricks, showing that even the most powerful of moves these students have are no match for their new master. This scene is later contrasted by a similar battle of Sakura and Naruto fighting their old master again, using a all-too-familiar trick.
Leaf Village Hidden Finger Jutsu!
Oh no!
1,000 years of death!
Showing the hero's strengths and weaknesses? Giving the audience info on the mechanics of a complex ninja world? And being entertaining the whole time? This would be good alone. However, the encounter with Kakashi also gives the students an important lesson. That although those that break the rules are bad, there are worse things a person can do.
In the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum. That's true. But those who abandon their friends are worse than scum.
So how does one write the student-teacher test? There are a few simple rules to follow. 1. Allow the battle to drag out. In a realistic fight, dialogue between opponents is extremely rare. However, in this case, it's natural for the protagonist and their master to have teaching moments, even during combat.
A ninja must see through deception.
I get it.
I'm telling you this because you don't get it. You think you get it, which is not the same as actually getting it.
Second, handicap your master antagonist. Don't reveal every technique of your teacher opponent, but rather keep some secrets. Kakashi will often be seen reading a book or talking calmly. It leaves something to be desired in the viewer. What secret powers could this wise teacher possess?
What are you waiting for? Make your move.
Third, establish a bit of friendly animosity between the hero and their master. No student enjoys getting beaten by their teacher. This can set forth the disciple's relationship with their master. Are they a begrudging student, forced to work with their unwanted teacher? Or are they a willing student, taken in by their teacher's skill and charm? This temporary antagonist can decide it all.
The exercise is over. Everyone passes. Squad 7 starts its first mission tomorrow.
Well, that's my 2 cents. If you have anything to add, please continue the conversation below.